Hello, little Fakkas, and welcome. I figured, since I did the little mod review that I did just some days ago, and since I'm playing EU4 again and I'm enjoying myself quite a bit, why not play it with you? Well, figuratively with you. I'm playing on my own, obviously, but you know what I mean. And I've had a lot of fun doing colonization games, and I've had a lot of fun with a bunch of mods, but I try to restrict myself. So the only significant mod, I guess, that we're playing with is the Idea Variation by Flogi. If you don't know the mod, basically what it does, it changes all the idea groups around and adds a bunch of idea groups, adds a bunch of choices that you can have, and adds new policies. Which, by the way, just as a disclaimer, it's kind of fucking broken. Like, you can do things with that mod that would be considered extremely broken in the base game, but that's exactly why it is so fun. And that's exactly why I want to play it, because I enjoy the game much more than with the basic fucking idea groups, where basically no matter what nation I play, I go quantity first, and then admin second, and then whatever. So yeah, I decided we're going to play as Austria, and I decided that I'm going to try something interesting. It's not gonna be a normal Austria playthrough as you know it. Normally as Austria, what you try to do is you try to unite the Holy Roman Empire as fast as humanly possible, which is going to be a side goal in this playthrough, I guess. I mean, every time I'm emperor, I want to stay emperor, and I want the empire to thrive, so but we're not gonna focus on that. Our main focus is gonna be something else, and I hope it works out. I cannot promise anything, but we're gonna try. So the playthrough is basically called Austrian Ivory. And ivory is a trade good you can find in Africa on the map. Let's actually go in game. I'm gonna play here an Iron Man. I'm aware that I won't get any achievements or whatever, but the idea of Iron Man is that you know that I can't save scum. And yeah, that's basically it. So, what's ivory? Ivory is a trade good in this game. You can find it in Africa. And if you have, in the game, 20% market share in a certain trade good, you will get the trading in modifier. And these trading in modifiers are bonuses that your country gets that can be quite powerful, and the ivory modifier fits very well with Austria because it gives diplomatic reputation, which is the #1 thing for Austria. It's the best thing ever. And next to that, we can obviously play the Game of Thrones a bit, if it's possible. So yeah, mod settings. Basically, we have to set up the mod. We're gonna play in normal mode. Normal mode. Basically, hard mode just gives. I mean, why would I ever do that? No. And we're gonna enable everything that's intended with the mod, even the estate interactions. Another disclaimer, I really don't use estates. I don't use them very much. I don't know why. I just don't like playing with them. It's like some other layer of the game. It's like a mini game that I just don't want to play. It's like just... You have to click 5 buttons more and it gives you something, but... Why? Why can't I just have events or something? Why do I have to click? I mean, look at this. It's just you click every one of these buttons, and if you want to be efficient, you have to click them every 10 years or whatever their cooldown is, and it's just annoying a little bit. But that's just me. I'm a very casual player. I don't take things too seriously. But let's get into it. So the Ottomans have rivaled me. That's okay. We're gonna rival them back. Great Britain, no, England, not Great Britain yet, has rivaled me. Interestingly enough, France didn't rival me. They have rivaled Britain and Burgundy. Well, we're just gonna do the same here. I keep calling it Britain, it's England. It's not Britain. It's England. And we're gonna immediately improve relations with France. Because if we can get an alliance with France, that can save us a lot of trouble. Potentially. Not necessarily, but potentially. Because France is usually the #1 enemy for Austria. Also, what I'd like to do as an early game goal is immediately get the personal union on on Bohemia. If we can make that happen, because Bohemia starts off in this weird interregnum kind of thing, and they have to appoint a new king to their country, and there's a certain chance that it's gonna be a king of my dynasty, and then I can immediately use the claim throne interaction, and then some years later, if he doesn't get an heir, that's the big thing, he needs to not get an heir, but if they don't get an heir, I can immediately declare union, war, and just have a nice, powerful vassal directly from the start of the game. Also, it's very good because Bohemia is an elector in the HRE. And yeah, my diplomats are kind of busy now. So... man, there's so much to set up. Basically, what I want to do is... I want to control the Venice trade node. Because it's an end trade node, for one reason. And the second reason is because Alexandria feeds into it, and we can kind of... I mean, we can't see it right now, but... later on there's gonna be a whole big Africa here, and we can funnel a lot of the trade out through Alexandria, hopefully, into a Venice trade node. I actually don't know, because I don't play that side of the map a lot. I'm usually more occupied with colonizing. But yeah, Austria starts off as the emperor. We get some nice boni for that. We have these nice interactions, and we need to keep these people here happy, so that's what we're gonna try to do. And I guess with that we could start off. Let's set things up. We have a nice income of 5.9. What's our force limit at? We're at 17 out of 52. And we have a nice 17 stack here. 17. We need to know the combat width for a good stack. 20. So yeah, we're gonna stock that up to 20 definitely. So we're gonna have at least 120 stack. I don't think we can afford a second one. So we should try to keep it at 1. We have 4 cavalry units in this stack. I think that's sufficient. First idea group. We can already pick the first one in this mod. Usually it's tech level 4. But we can pick it right now, and as you can see, there's just much more variety in this mod. I mean, I think usually the list stops after 6. And he just has 12 or something. No, even more than 12. But yeah, first idea group, I don't really know. Where are we good at? We're good in diplomatic power. And that's going to stay for a while because our Archduke, Friedrich von Habsburg, is 29. So hopefully he survives quite a while. So we should start off definitely with a diplomatic idea group. And honestly, being at that, we should totally start off with dynastic ideas. I think there's not even a little bit of debate there. The nice thing about dynastic ideas in this mod, first off, you get a decision to spread your dynasty to other countries. That is completely fucking broken. That is OP. Because you can just... normally it's determined by chance whether you get your dynasty on another throne. And usually it doesn't happen this often in this game because for some reason countries get heirs all the time. All the time. You never see a throne that actually ends up in a personal union or something. Or very rarely, at least in my games. But with this decision we can kind of force it. And also prestige, legitimacy, very very useful as emperor. Diplomatic relations, incredibly useful. Diplomatic tech cost is amazing. But here's the big thing. Casus belli against everyone sharing your dynasty to force a personal union. Now this does not matter for this casus belli if they have an heir or not, if it's a strong heir or whatever. It all doesn't matter. As long as their king has the same last name as your king, you can fuck him over. And that's really really nice. that could potentially make or break the game. And that's just the nice thing about this mod, is that there's several idea groups where you just think, wow, this is so broken, I gotta try this out. And Dynastic Ideas is one of my favorites because of that. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 more troops. That leaves us with enough money to hire 3 advisors, level 1. Core creation cost is clearly OP. Province war score cost. Spy network construction, I like that a lot. Infantry combat ability, alright, nice, we got them all. And with that we can kind of start off. Yeah, our diplomats are busy anyway, so let's just get things rolling. Royal marriage went through. Oh my god, we're getting alliance offers. Alsace and Hungary. Of course I'm gonna take the Hungarian one. I mean, Bohemia doesn't like them, but I don't care about Bohemia. Hungary is cooler. Alsace, are you an elector? No, fuck off. What do you want from me? Why would a non-elector scum send me an alliance offer? No, I want Brandenburg. I want them as an alliance. I like them. They get a very nice military if they puff up. Oh, and they started with development ideas. That's even better. Those are broken too. Everything is broken in this one. That's the little disclaimer, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna see some weird shit in this playthrough. It's gonna go down. It's gonna happen. Everything is gonna go down. Franz, do you like me? No. No, you don't. Baden, you're certainly not an elector. So we have Brandenburg right now. Bohemia kind of hates us. The Palatinate still likes us. So let's get them. Welcome to the Austrian coalition. And Trier. I love Trier. I just love Trier. Don't you love Trier? I love Trier. Who doesn't love Trier? They're a nice little, like, very Catholic archbishopric Jakob von Zirk. It's amazing. Gotta have Trier. Yeah, recruit a general. Georg Zwerge. Not bad at all. Oh, nice. The French are already starting to beat the English. This is the war that France usually wins very, very hard, unless he gets declared on by somebody else. How close are... Oh my god. Well, yeah. We have to get France to flip to kind. They need to like us. I think Hungary... Yeah, friendly. Friendly. It's called friendly, not kind. They need to be friendly towards us, and then they will probably accept our royal marriage offer. Also, what I should start right now is declare, or fabricate claims rather, on Venetian territory, which is very high development, which will also give me a window into Italy, a little bit better of a window. Usually you would start with attacking the Papal States, and maybe I should do that. But maybe we can get a first war out against Venice. The problem with Venice is they have a lot of ships. And they can usually defend their capital. And I didn't even look at my ships. Like, I don't need a bark right now. I don't need trade ships. I really don't need transports. Might be foolish to delete them all just like that in the beginning. But I'd rather have cannons. And the best thing for cannons are the galleys in the early game. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the Kingdom of Italy has been waning. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's the actual text. Basically what it means is, normally the Empire starts off like this, where we have these states all in the Empire, and that's very nice to us, because the more states we have, the more imperial authority we gain, the faster we can reform. And the faster we reform, the faster we win the game. That's basically the gist of it. But if this event fires, then all of these states here will leave the Empire, which is also sad and very, very tragic, and always makes me cry, because these states tend to stay Catholic. as the game goes on, which is a big thing in the Reformations. Because the northern German states, for instance, these guys are little bitches. They don't stay Catholic. They want to be Protestant or something. I don't know why. Some guy like Luther nailed something on the door and suddenly they all hate me. But yeah, it's better if we get the states. What the hell? It has come to our attention that the free city of Frankfurt is struggling with land-owning nobles that dislike Frankfurt's status. They will have our help if they cannot handle their citizens, blah. So either 50 diplomatic power or 2 imperial authority. Well, I'm not sure how fast I need these reforms. This one is probably the most important. Yeah, I don't really care about all of the others. Core creation cost is really nice. Maybe we should get that. So maybe we shouldn't lose the 2 imperial authority because we just get 0.18 every month. So losing 2 is basically losing an entire year of progress. And Ewiger Landfriede is basically the reform that usually seals the deal for the Emperor. Yeah, you know what, let's lose the diplomatic power, whatever. I didn't want to use my ideas anyway. Let's focus on Diplo to make up a little bit with that. Man, what a bummer. Thanks, Paradox. We have 8 free cities, that's enough. Currently 16 provinces in the Empire are under the control of non-member states. Which ones? Yeah, okay, all of the Burgundy ones. Basically. Well, you know, if France happens to like us, maybe we could do something there very early on. If they don't, then they don't. Can't blame them. I mean, who likes Austria? Also, I should check which area and region I really need. I think I need Brescia, but I can just give it back to Milan. I don't need to take it myself. I think we need the central Italy region or something. Area. Wait, so what is this? This is regions, this is areas. Alright. So we need all of this. We don't need Rome. But we need these 4? That can't be the case. That's too easy. Only 4? No. I'll read up on it after the episode. But first was definitely gonna be against Venice. I'm kinda getting the feel we need these 3 here too. Or these 4, rather. Maybe we don't need Venice, maybe we need it. Certainly would be very good to know, because my idea was I'm just gonna start a quick war, gonna claim something dumb like Istria, and then basically let it run out and give Brescia back. But if we happen to need them, then obviously I'd rather make claims on all of this and take it all. Venetia. But I don't think we need the Venetia Empire. I think we need Lombardy. But Venetia, this certainly we don't need, so it would be better if we took one of these 3. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yo, Bohemia, how's it going? Still an interregnum, I see. Man, we need to improve relations with these. We also should get Cologne. Or Bohemia, but I already allied with Brandenburg. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Usually you want to control 4 electors, so it's guaranteed that you're gonna get the vote. Right now I would get the vote, obviously, because these guys are voting for Lüneburg for some reason. These guys are voting for Ansbach, they are completely crazy, and he's voting for Ferrara, which doesn't even make sense because they are about to leave. Maybe they won't leave if they're the emperor. Probably won't leave. Alright, so let's get claims. Which province would be the best? I'm thinking this one. Produces paper, which is very nice. And 18 development. This one would also be nice, but this one is better. Yeah. We can get an idea for a diplomat. Do we want to do that yet? I think actually we want to do that. Bad reputation. Well, that's not supposed to happen to us. Franz, how is it going? You still don't like me very much. A pretender rises in Granada. Wow, that's a strong meme right there. The start of the game. Alright, but with this additional guy we can already start fabricating claims on the Papal State, which we will need to conquer if we want to keep these states in the Empire. Which I rather would. I rather would keep them. Romans invasion. What? Wait, what? Is he here? No. Wasn't it just Poland? Oh, it was Moldavia. Alright. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Man, game, just tell me it doesn't matter. I thought Poland just switched rulers. That would have been huge. Speaking of Poland, maybe we should get an alliance with them down the line, but not right now. Because they hate Hungary, they hate us too. But Hungary is nice to us. They are hopefully gonna be useful. Not so sure about that, because usually this country, like, they just suck, but we're gonna see what we can make happen. Yes. Alright, about 20 minutes have passed, so I'm gonna end it here. Mainly just to get a chance to read up on the event. I hope that you liked the idea. See you in the next one, and have a good one.